there's mold. Oh, that's been happening for a long time. Don't file it. Don't sign it. I'm not doing that claim. That's not the case.
Yeah. For a lot that don't understand the process, a lot of them will just say, like you said, oh, that's been growing forever. And that's not necessarily the case. These are organic beings. They all grow differently. They all spread differently. So for one house, in 48 hours, mold can grow. Well, it feels under a hurricane situation and it's been raining nonstop for, let's say, for 6 hours. Well, that mold is going to be even more stronger, even more intense in a shorter period of time. So there's no test out there that can tell you how old mold is. All it can do is identify what it is and how much of it. But there is no test to verify, how, this test shows it's been here for over a year. That it doesn't exist.
And you have to do the test to actually confirm whether it's mold or not, because the old eyeball tests, according to factual documentation, will not cut it. Oh, no, I have mold. No, we got to test it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We could say something looks suspect. I mean, I've been doing this long enough that I could more or less eyeball it. But, since we're dealing with people's homes, there's going to be a permanent record on the home. If they're going to try and sell it, this is something that needs to be disclosed. So we have to make sure that we back it up instead of just screaming it out. Be like, here's something here that looks suspect. The way we'll know for sure if we test it. That's the surefire way. Then once the results come, then we can assess what it is. I know that there's a lot of companies out there, unfortunately, that will use that as a ploy so they can get the job. But that's not the right way to go. You just don't walk into someone's home and just start screaming, oh my God, that's mold. You're going to die. Yeah. And if you give me $5,000, I'll take care of it. And it's like, no, that's not what we're going to do here. We're going to test things properly and then we'll assess it. Sometimes when we test it, it's under the bogey. It's clean. And we could happily tell them, hey, you're okay. There's just a small little thing right here. That's something you could easily repair yourself, or if you want a general contractor or a painter, whatever you want. And that's that. And, there are a lot of times we had those situations. And then there were some that we found out it wound up being a lot worse than what we expected. And, we had to go further.
Yeah. Who would have thought, Dre? Who would have thought? How long have we known each other now?